lot of them is not very potable. So there's Carafa filtered water around the room if you get thirsty. We have a lot of food to cook tonight, so I will introduce the head of Slow Food New York, Yowell.
Hello, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for coming. Slow Food New York City, we have about 1,000 members now. Our mailing list, between our Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff, is about 7,000 or 8,000 people. And amazing thing is, I kind of recognize names, and I don't recognize so many names tonight, which is great because it's wonderful to be able to say hello. But how many people are Slow Food members? Raise your hand. Well, some who work for Slow Food don't count, but the rest of you, and the rest of you, you can visit our website, www.slowfoodusa, and join them. And you get to come to events like this at a discounted price. At any rate, my name is Yowell, as I said. I'm actually one of the leaders in Slow Food New York City. I'm also a regional governor of Slow Food for the New York and New Jersey area. And one of my compatriots, Rosemary, Melli, who lives in New England and is the governor of Slow Food New England, said, you should meet these people. So I did. And I met Vito Rago, and I meet Rosella, and some things just sometimes come together. And I think we have an excellent evening of preparing an Italian meal for Christmas Eve actually, with genuine Nonna, in case you don't have your own at home. Tonight you do, you have two, actually. And we have other people to thank. When we started talking about the menu, I thought, what better than to get wines from Castello Borghese on the North Fork of Long Island. So we have Marco and Marie Borghese, who are generously donating the wine that you're going to enjoy tonight. And I guess that's all of it. Rosemary, do you want to introduce?
Sure, I'd love to. Well, hi, I'm Rosemary Melli, and I'm the governor of the New England region of Slow Food. Came down here to the Big A for Thanksgiving because I'm originally from New York and my family lives in New York. But at any rate, Rosella sent out an email about her program, Cooking with Nonna, a while ago. And she sent it to a lot of the folks on the Slow Food list. And when I got it, I opened it up and I looked at the show and I thought, oh man, this is fantastic. I love this idea. I love the cooking. I'm Italian. My grandfather comes from Puglia, not Mola di Bari, but from another town in Puglia. And I just thought it was so wonderful. And so we corresponded, we emailed, we chit-chatted. And then one day I came into town and I met with Rosella and her father, Vito. We chit-chatted a little bit more. And they said, hey, well, we'd love to do a Slow Food New York City event. So I hooked them up with Ed, and that's how they're here tonight to do this wonderful event for you. I know that you love them as much as I do, and we're not going to hesitate anymore. We're going to go right to the cooking.
But before you do that, the embracing is fun, but I've got to do a little commercial. These events, which we try to do about once a month, and mostly at Astor Center, graciously host them, are for your enjoyment and your education. And we also raise a little money. And I want to tell you some of the things that we're doing with the money that you're contributing by joining us tonight. Is Slow Food New York City is sponsoring what will probably be the first farm in several hundred years in Brownsville, Brooklyn. It sounds better in square feet. It's 10,000 square feet, which is actually 0.2 acre. But in New York City, that's going to be a pretty big farm. So we're doing things now to raise money for spring planting. It's vacant space, and it's been designated by the New York City Parks Department to be a farm. Not an ornamental garden, but a real farm, and that's our goal. It's going to be farmed by kids in the neighborhood with adult supervision. And so you're helping to do that. We're also supporting educational programs right now in 4 schools, which involve things like farm stands where kids sell the produce, cooking classes and nutrition classes. One farm stand is actually in Brooklyn. At Auto High, the kids are actually selling the produce they sell, and they're beginning to sell it to restaurants in Brooklyn. So it's exciting stuff. And your attending these events helps that. We're having a big cocktail party to raise money this Thursday. There's still a few tickets for sale. If you go to Brown Paper Tickets, www.brownpapertickets, and query Paint the Town Green, you'll find it. I invite you to join us. The cocktails were being prepared by, for those of you who drink cocktails, the folks from Clover Club, DBA, and also Alan Cass is the former board of directors, director of our board of directors of Slow Food USA, is a consulting mixologist in his day life, is also preparing cocktails. So it's going to be quite a nice party. So now, please.
I'm cooking.